boys and girls, welcome back to BackPocketGameReviews, and today we're going to talk about when GameStop has a customer rampage through the store. What do I mean by rampage through the store? Well, some of you have probably seen the video recently of a customer who destroys the store because he couldn't get a refund on Fallout 76. We're talking a bit about this. So, obviously Fallout 76 has been getting quite a bit of hate. I wouldn't say a lot of it's deserved. You just have a lot of people who are very upset that this wasn't the Fallout game that they expected. Now, a lot of you probably don't remember this, but even when the Elder Scrolls Online was coming out, it even got quite a bit of hate because a lot of people didn't want the Elder Scrolls as an MMO. Despite it essentially functioning as like a actual Elder Scrolls game, just as a massively multiplayer online game. So, Fallout 76 is, well, kind of like Destiny Fallout. How do I mean here? So, essentially, the big changes you have with Fallout 76 versus a mainline Fallout is you are interacting with NPCs, you are making choices, and those choices reflect in things that happen throughout your story and your gameplay. Unfortunately, there are no real story changes like that. All of your interaction with people is going to be very basic. Like, you're going to get all of your stories through holotapes, through computers, through robots, never from an actual NPC character. The only characters you're going to interact with are other people wandering around out in the universe. Some people are really upset about that. Now, it's still very much so a Fallout game at its core, you're just missing that aspect of it. Why I say it's still a Fallout game is really the biggest part of Fallout, outside of really that whole choose your own kind of reaction to things and how you want to handle it, is really the exploration. That is the biggest part of the Fallout game there, and that is where majority of the emphasis of this game is going to lie. You also have a building aspect to it, 'cause you have to build your own camp and stuff like that. So if you enjoyed Fallout 4's building mechanic, like that was fun for you, which I was one of the people who enjoyed that. But obviously the biggest part to me is exploration. I like Fallout because it is exploration. You are exploring these crazy post-apocalyptic worlds, and this is more of that. That's what you're getting. And the reason why I say it's Destiny-esque, and there is like a slight difference here, you do have events and stuff that pop into the world, you can talk to other people, you can interact with them. The reason why it's different is because someone can attack you at any point in time. At any moment, you don't have to be in PvP, they can decide to attack you. Now, their damage is nerfed unless you shoot back. And I mean greatly nerfed. So far, I've probably got about 8 hours or so put into this game. I haven't been attacked by anyone. We've all just pleasantly gotten along and worked together, and there's not been any real plan of attack. So I would guess that, and I haven't attacked anyone to tell you if it's like that scaled against you, but I can say that griefers haven't really been a problem for me, and I'm relatively low level and running around. I'm like almost level 10, and I'm running around in a lot of different areas that I probably shouldn't really be in at my level, but no one, I've ran into people that are like level 24. None of them attacked me. So I do appreciate that aspect of it. Now, while I have stated, though, a lot of people are going to be upset because one of the biggest parts to the Bethesda games, such as the Elder Scrolls and Fallout, are that story. And a lot of people expect that type of story where I can interact, I can make these decisions. My decisions are going to change and scope this world. That's kind of where you're winding up with a lot of people being so upset. There are a lot of bugs, there are some issues, but that's par for the course with the Bethesda game. Outside of like a few loading bugs and one time that I got stuck, that's about all I've had. I got stuck in like a thing. It was a piece of furniture and I got stuck in it. Really weird instance, but yeah, happened. And I don't usually find bugs. Now, the other issue that you have is there are also microtransactions. You can go into the Atomic Shop and pay $5 and get a baseball cap for your character. I have yet to be able to have the Atomic Shop to load for me, so I haven't even been able to see any of the purchasable stuff. All of it is cosmetic. None of it is actually gameplay items. It's just like hats and clothes and stuff like that. Nothing that's actually going to give anyone some huge advantage over you. So that is kind of where you wind up with a lot of backlash. Now, I will say this, before you buy any game that you are unsure of, you should watch a streamer or maybe some reviews. I typically prefer to watch a streamer because then I can usually get an idea of, is he having fun? Or is this just a giant advertising piece like a lot of reviews for this game? And that's kind of why I've even streamlined away from a lot of reviews. That's why I mostly stream games these days rather than review them. It's because you'll know if I'm having fun. If you have a question for me, I can answer it. If there's something going on, I can try to explain why it's going on. Streaming is a little more detailed than an actual overall review is. I do appreciate a great game. I do appreciate talking about the voice acting and the actual audio and the whole atmosphere of a game. That is something I love. But streaming is usually more indicative of what you're going to see in and out of a game, whereas a review is usually like a highlight reel of, here's what this looks like, let's make it look as awesome as possible. Big problem there. Now, this guy who wrecked this GameStop, and I mean wrecked it, he pushed over like the gift card rack and flipped stuff. I mean, it was pretty funny. He wanted to get a refund for Fallout 76, which he had already opened. For those of you who don't know, if you open a game, it's now yours. You own it for life. You can trade it into GameStop, but they cannot return it for you. That is not a GameStop thing. That is everywhere. You go to Best Buy and you have an open game, they cannot return it. That is actually a policy that the developers and publishers have in place. So, and a lot of that's to crack down on copyright infringement or you buying the game, beating it in like 2 days, and then returning it. These are all issues that they've had in the past. So that's why you now have the return policy you do. I know it seems like it sucks, but software return policy is pretty strict. And that's every company. That's not just a GameStop thing. So this dude who flips everything on camera looks kind of like an idiot to anyone who actually understands that. There's some people out there that might understand like, oh, I feel his pain, I wish I could get a refund on this. I bought Fallout 76 digitally. I buy almost all my games digitally. And I didn't buy it until the day after it came out because I wanted to watch some people stream it, and I didn't want to watch Ninja stream it. No offense to Ninja, he's just not a streamer that I enjoy that much. Usually I like to watch smaller streamers who are willing to interact with me while I'm in the comments, and 98% of them have no effing idea who I am, which is how I like it. So, I am curious to what you guys think. Have you picked up Fallout 76? Are you enjoying it? Does Fallout 76 make you want to rampage in a GameStop? There are plenty of reasons to rampage at a GameStop, but not because they won't return your brand new game that you already opened. Come on, I mean, almost everyone knows this at this point. You open the game, it's yours. Now it belongs to you. All your bases belong to us. But let me know in the comments down below how you feel about Fallout 76. If you played it, what you think about it. And I can upfront tell you, it is not for everyone. Not everyone's going to enjoy it. It is, as I said, Fallout Destiny. That's kind of what it is. I really appreciate you guys watching, so if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a thumbs up. Also, if you guys have any questions, you can leave those in the comments down below as well. But if you want to follow me anywhere else, it's all in the description box, all my links, Patreon, Xbox Live ID. You'd think I could remember what they're called by now. My Gamertag, my PSN ID, all that stuff is down there down below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to click that subscribe button. You can ding the little bell. The little bell, if you click that, will actually let you know when I upload content. If you don't ding the bell, well, you're just gonna eventually never figure out that I've uploaded again. It'll eventually unsubscribe you, and then I'm gonna miss you. So that's the unfortunate side there. Guys, thanks for watching. I have plenty more content coming for you, and stick around.